Alrighty guys, welcome back to another LEGO set review from BrickByBrick, and today we have set number 41594. This is the Captain Armando Salazar brickheads, containing 118 pieces and retailing for $9.99 in the United States. This is the last Disney brickheads that I have not reviewed, and it came out as part of the first original wave. It was one of they had 4 LEGO Batman movie ones, 4 Marvel ones, and then 4 Disney ones, I guess. This was one of the 2 Pirates of the Caribbean ones. It coincided with Dead Men Tell No Tales, and the box is pretty beat up because I got this a long time ago on clearance at Walmart and never got around to building it. I think it was like $2.50, so it was like 75% off. So I wasn't too bothered with the whole box being beat up, but it does have one instruction booklet like normal brickheads, and yeah, let's take a look. So here we have Captain Salazar, and this was designed to go along with, to some extent, the Jack Sparrow brickheads that came out at the same time, and you know they're both just brickheads. So there's nothing too special to make these two go together. It's just that they're both from the same franchise, and you know the Salazar one here looks pretty well done. It has this nice printed little exclusive tile with the cracking on his forehead, which that adds a lot to this particular character, I think. And the other print that he has here that's exclusive is the 1x2x2 brick, and you know it's got some metallic printing on there. It looks pretty good, and these are relatively common prints at this point, but it does also use those. And you know I like the way that they've built up his hair here, getting it all spiked over to the side. This hollow stud bothers me a little bit. You could cover that with a cheese slip if you wanted to, but you know it doesn't add or detract too much. And then from around the back, this is the angle I don't like. Yes, it has some of his head missing so you can see the brain inside, but I don't like that this tan is so visible. I think either making those in gray so that it actually, you know, blended in with the rest of the figure, or just doing something to partially cover that up. Like leaving the 2 exposed studs kinda, I feel like they could have just done another slope going that direction. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan from this angle, but I mean, it doesn't look too awful aside from that. And they do detail it a little bit with just adding a cheese slope covering the brain partially. But yeah, that is also where the brickhead's brain would usually be, and instead of a pink brick, we have a trans green one, which is cool. Nice touch. And, you know, from this side, it looks fine. Like, until you turn it this way and can really see the dark tan, I think that it looks good. And he only has the 1 ear, so, you know, this ear is just missing completely, which that's, you know, not a bad thing. It's just a detail. And I do like how they built in the little shoulder epaulets almost, or they just have the 2x2 tiles sticking out a little bit and they extend just slightly over the arms. And the arms are fine. They do have the little cufflinks there made with quarter round tiles. And you just have a little bit of dark gray behind the eyes to kind of make those look a little bit more, you know, sulking, etc. And his base is the original style of brickhead's base, where, you know, if you push him back, he will want to wobble backwards. I prefer the, you know, 6x6 bases, but this one does have the series number, if that matters, but that really just got confusing. And also they do build down his coattails a little, so his feet are a little bit shorter than normal. But that's pretty much all there is for the Salazar brickheads. It's a pretty decent looking model. Definitely works pretty well alongside Jack Sparrow, and you know they make a pretty decent looking pair. So, you know, if you have the Jack Sparrow one and wanted something to go with him, the Salazar one works pretty well. Salazar's not my favorite, you know, villain from the Pirates of the Caribbean series, so I don't care too much particularly for this character. Like, I don't dislike him, I just don't love him as much as other characters. So, you know, maybe you don't care for this character, and in that case, you know, if you don't care for this character, I don't think that he's a must-have brickhead. His build is interesting, sure, but it's not anything super-duper creative like the Little Mermaid ones. So, hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, let me know in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye, everyone.